everybody, welcome to Khong Driving, and today we have a very interesting subject. We're going to talk about rev matching and heel and toe. So, why do we need to do rev matching? When you shift down from a higher gear to a lower gear, for the same road speed, the engine has to go at a higher RPM because the gearing is much lower for lower gear, right? So, like for example, I'm going to give you an example here to show you rev matching. Let's say I want to overtake a car and I'm in 5th gear now. So shift down. See? I shifted down without doing anything, and you could hear a bit of a jerk from the engine, or you could feel. Okay, I'm going to go to 70 kilometers per hour or 64. Shift to third. You see, when I let go of the clutch, there was this jerk. Now that's not very good for the gearbox. And if you're going into a corner, then you can actually put the car into a skid. Okay, I'm going to do this. When I do this, just before I release the clutch, I'm going to rev the engine. And so the engine comes smoother. Okay, let's go and do it again. I'm going to go from 5th to 4th, yeah? Okay, 5th gear. I want to overtake. And I blip the throttle just before I release the clutch, or I do it at the same time. So what happens is the engine revs go up, yeah, and meet the new gear speed. Let's do it again. See? You can do that to make your gear shift smoother. Now what happens is you get a bit of trouble when you are braking for a corner. So what I explained to you just now was actually rev matching, right? So rev matching is when you blip the throttle to let the engine RPM go up higher so that it will meet the new gear speed that you require because you've shifted down a gear. Now, what's going to happen that's going to give you a bit of a problem is when you are coming to a corner and you need... I'm going to a corner now and I'm going slower, but I don't need to brake, so I can just shift and blip the throttle a little bit, and that will give me the rev match. It's called rev matching. And so what we're going to do is, you see now, without going at high speed, I can shift up and down. I can do rev matching, no problem. Okay, let's say I'm in 3rd gear now and I want to go to 2nd. I just blip the throttle as I shifted, so that brought the rev up and that did the rev matching. Okay, let's do it again. So I'm going very slow and I got into 2nd gear without any problem. Okay, now let's imagine going to 2nd. Now that's what I did. Without rev matching, there was a bit of a jerk, quite a bad jerk, and that was only going at 30 kilometers per hour. Okay, so if you shift, especially from 4th to 3rd and 3rd to 2nd, you need to do this rev matching. So again, the problem comes when you're going fast. Okay, so what do you need to do? When you're going fast, you need to brake at the same time. So you need to have your foot on the brake and also on the accelerator, and the other foot is on the clutch, like this. Okay, this road has oncoming traffic, so we won't be going very fast. Okay, let's shift to 3rd. Coming to the corner, brake. So you need to do 3 pedals with 2 feet. Okay, you need to have, basically you need 3 feet lah. Then how do you do that? If you only have 2 feet, well then you need to do this thing called heel and toe. Let's show a bit of it now. Okay, we are in, this is a very nice road. shifted to third, then I had to shift down to second. Okay, let's go to third. So coming to the corner, so you need to brake, shift, and just before you release the pedal, you need to blip the throttle. But sometimes if it's done fast enough, you can do all three at the same time, like this. So you get smooth gear changes. Third, fourth, third, second, third, back to second, third, some bikes, back to second for safety. Third, back to second. Okay, there's some traffic, and I think that's enough for the demo already lah. So you can see that it's all about being able to step on the brake, and you need to step on the brake hard, yeah, for some of the corners, because if you don't brake hard enough, you won't be stopping. So I've seen some people try to do heel and toe to do the rev matching, and then what happens is when they do the blipping, they release the brakes, and because they are not used to the motion. So in a while we will show you how we're going to do that, the rev matching, and you start with doing a bit of practicing. Okay, let's shift to second. Another one. Coming to a left-hander, brake, shift down to second, and we have taken the left-hander. Okay, so that was the rev matching with heel and toe, and now we're going to go into the lesson. Yeah, how are you going to do it properly, and how do you learn? So we're going to do the simple method. We're going to go into this car park here. and we're going to do a demonstration of how you can get done. Okay, just for those of you who are interested to know, we are somewhere in Bukit Tinggi, and near the rabbit farm. Okay, a bit of shade, thank you very much. Okay, so the other cameras are just rolling, but most important is the bottom camera, and it's still rolling. Okay, so the way to practice your heel and toe is you need your car to be stationary, because the most difficult part of the heel and toe is pressing the brake. And so what you do is this is to practice your right foot. Okay, you sit in a quiet place, car in neutral, not in gear, and your engine started. You can turn your aircon on just to be a bit more comfortable. Step on the brake hard. So when you step on the brake, you step on the brake with the ball of your feet here, not in the middle of the foot. Now this is difficult. Okay, so what you do is you step with the ball of your feet. That means just below the toes. Ball of the feet means where the toes are. This is the ball of the hand. The ball of the feet is this part. Step on it, then you use the side of your foot like this, and use that to okay, I'm going to put it onto sport mode so it sounds a bit better. Okay, sport mode. Okay. This is how you practice. Step on the brake, then you put the side of your feet. Just the side of your feet, not the heel. They call it heel and toe, but actually you're using the side. This is how you practice the movement. And once you got used to it, you must practice brake, do that. Brake, do that. Brake, do that. Brake, do that. Okay? So from accelerator, brake, do that. Foot on the accelerator like you're accelerating, brake and do that. From accelerator, go to the brake, then you move your feet and you blip the throttle. Let's do it in slow motion. This is how you drive. When you're driving, you move your foot to the brake, then you blip. Okay, and you blip just before you release, like that. So the clutch is your left foot, so the left foot will find its own timing. Most important is you have to practice with your right foot. Okay, so that's it. You can wind and rewind this video, you can pause, and you can see how it can be done. But basically, that's it. So you have to learn how to do the foot movement, and after that, everything will be fine. Okay, let's go on the return journey, and we're going to go down the mountain, and you'll get to see the action again. Okay, sometimes if you are going very fast, you might want to step on the clutch twice, so that's okay. That's called double declutching, but that's another. You can blip twice with one gear change if you want. If you blip too early like this. So that was a double declutch. But we can make that another lesson later on, Okay, I'm going to go down the third gear, and we're going to come to a bend. I'm doing a double declutch. Once to free the gear and once to engage the gear from third to second. So after a while you will know that it's actually from the sound. You can see whether you did it right. It's from the sound and the movement of the car. Of course, if it's done smoothly, your car will traverse the corner very smoothly. That's from third to second. Okay, for those of you who are watching and don't know, this is the push-pull method of steering that I'm using. And the reason why I use this is because this allows you to sit squarely on your seat and you have the best grip on the steering wheel. Works, so we slow down. Okay, let's go into get a bit more fun out of the sound. We go into race mode. And traction control is off, Sometimes force of habit will have me double declutching. That even helps to save the clutch even more and also save the gearbox, when you're driving fast. And of course, there's one more thing to note, no feet on the clutch except when you want to change gears. No resting the foot on the clutch, because that's not very good. You can end up with premature wear on your clutch. Wow, this four-wheel steer, full control of the Renault is quite exciting. At speeds under 100, it turns in the opposite direction to help you turn. So it's working very well on these roads.
Which menu do you want to access?
Sorry. Nothing. Off. I turned on the sound by mistake. Sorry. Okay, we're near the bottom of the hill, so that was a little demo of heel and toe. I hope you guys liked it. Well, most important is the driving lesson, yeah. So of course it only applies to manuals, and it helps to save the gearbox. Now some of the cars have what they call an automated blipping. Well, it's good to have lah, but a real man needs to blip the throttle himself, yeah. Alright guys, so anyway, thanks for watching, and if you like it, please share, and if you have not subscribed, please press the bell and subscribe. And well, you know, our sponsors want to see how many subscribers we have, and that helps us to get a little bit of money so we can continue to give you more amazing videos like this. Okay, this is one of our instructional videos. We will have more of these type of videos coming, so please stay tuned. Thanks very much for watching, and till we meet again, bye bye.